Hey friends, and welcome to a tour of one of my newest builds. I normally don't do any talking on this, but this one just has so much going on with it. I figured I'd go through and explain a little rather than try to type up 50 million things in the description when I put it up on YouTube. So today we are looking at my newest build. This is my breeding factory. We just had the Black Friday sale on a lot of the premium mods, and being the building junkie that I am, that meant that I went for a whole bunch of the premium custom cosmetics. So this build actually has quite a few different cosmetics used in it, and I'll point those out in a moment. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what all this looks like as an overview. This is my new breeding factory. I'd been built originally here on Astraeus in one of the pre-made little temple buildings to use for breeding. But I decided, since building is what I love to do most, I should really have a custom breeding area. And what better for that than a factory? So let's dive in and take a look at what we've got here. So I'm going to get rid of some of the distractions on the screen here so we can see this a little better. This is obviously the factory exterior. And I've used a combination of skins for all of this. Two of the ones I use the most, there is the factory structure skins. That's by Snowy Train Studios, which is absolutely amazing. Gives a lot of this industrial factory vibe. I've also used the brick structure skin. I can't remember off the top of my head who made that one, but it is a really nice pairing with the factory structure skins. I've also used some of the Klinger reinforced concrete skins and a couple of others. Oh, I can't forget the glass. The glass is a crystal mod. Has a lot of different cool glass and crystal textures. For this one, we just went with the standard glass for the windows and for the skylights. So let's go ahead and take a look at what is inside our breeding factory. So first section over here is the main breeding area. I've got all of my propagators set up with my Dino Ball storage from Dino Depot. And I've got a couple things cooking right now. Some more of the thorax spiders that I love. Breeding up some Tarbosauruses from the Paleo mod. And I've got a bunch of others ready to go, but I usually work on 2 or 3 at a time rather than running every single one of these propagators at once. So this, again, main breeding area, plenty of space. I've got my little dino terminal here to catch and incubate the eggs and suck up any babies. I've got my air conditioners here for those finicky eggs that want a more specific temperature. And these look really, really good with the factory skins. I also really love the look of the pillars in the factory skin. Definitely gives you that industrial vibe. Floors are my concrete structure skins from Klinger. And then if we come up to the upper level, up there above us is my generator. And then this is where I'm storing all of my completed breeding lines. So I've got my S-Fenrir's and my Dreadmares done. I just finished up the Yeelings this morning. So I've got a whole bunch of Yeeling in here kind of cooking and getting ready to gain XP before I can take them against the boss. And so there's plenty of space here for future lines, and I can add in more if I need it. So then going down back into the main level here, we go through, and this is kind of the main factory floor. Just added some decorations in here. There's some stuff from the steampunk mod from Bob's Tall Tales, and also from Aaron Longstaff's steampunk decor, which is really nice. My little smokestacks along the back house my mutators, so I have these all set up for gender swap at the moment. So I can easily swap out the genders. And then if we come around the corner here, I have my little sleeping area. And again, a really cool looking skin for the bunk bed from that factory skin. And my little side door out here. I've got one of my finished yearlings ready to go. I really love the colors. We lucked out on this with the mutations and ended up getting some really gorgeous coloring on this guy. And so this is the breeding factory. Have everything I need right here. My little teleport pad set up over here. And if I decide I need to expand, there's still plenty of space on my little island here. And then when I decide to move into some of the water tames, I have a nice kind of medium shallow area here, deep enough that I can fit some of the larger water tames, but still shallow enough to make it a decent breeding area to kind of box off to avoid any predators. So when I do decide to work on some of those water tames, I have this nice area here. So really, really happy with how this build turned out. I love the fire pit, the little campfire skins from the factory mod. Makes a really nice top to my smokestack. And then I also have some of the chimneys with the smoke effect over here from Aaron Longstaff's steampunk decor mod. All in all, I think the combination of skins and mods made this really look awesome, and I'm really excited with how this turned out. Hope you enjoy it as well, and now, time to get back to some breeding.